is. Hey, look! My name is Helena, you frog. Ta-da! What is even this? Well, let's say I just made the best written work of all time. You know, a little story about me. And I got inspired by your two greatest work that I have right here. Hold on. Did you just write a fanfic of Carthage and Troy? Yes, I did. He did what? Oh, come on. Carthage is just some fiction. EPA, I want to eat. I'll try to find something now. Here, all I could get. Thank you. And what will you eat? Nothing. Help yourself. Thank you. I didn't get it. Did you decide to have a bouquet here? You won't eat anything from me. Would you know, Ukraine, how I want you to suffer? I hate you so much. For what? Because you were born. If I had even a little strength, I would have beaten him for such words. God, how our children are suffering, WPR. Let's just believe in better. Japan, are you okay? Your face red. Do you have difficulty to breathe? I'm okay, it's just we're too close of each other, so... Duh, we're both in the box. I don't know why the artist put us here. She said it's ship. Does not look like ship. Is this container where we've been shipped into this Valentine? Valentine? Wait a minute. Oh my God. Why are you more embarrassed than me? Hey, Mr. America, look at me. Okay, Ame, I made you a homemade strawberry. I really hope you enjoy your meal. So, dig in. Okay, thank you very much, Mexico. Let's give it a try. It's not too much cream. Actually, it's really good. Not too cream or too sweet. Really? For real? Yes, for real. Good. Now I can go get something to drink. Thanks for the cake. I'll see you tonight, Mexico. You actually love it so much. Woo! America, do you love Mexico? Yes. Peru, can I be Mexico's boyfriend too? Do what you want, but remember, I was her boyfriend first. I said, what about burying you in snow and letting other people find you? Not so good. Get off me quickly. You are really heavy as frog. What are you doing here now? Please tell me, what do you mean by this? Hurry up and work! There's still so much snow. How did you start playing? Run! Let me go! I told you not to stuff snow in my clothes. Shut up. I'm going back. Come back after you clear the snow. Every time I see you, I always remember him. Congratulations! The worlds know your name. Really? Is that because of my cards, right? So, Viet?
What?
The topic for today is about a football. I really don't want to go there. I will do so many positive things at the time. However, I see the pros of these events. Resolve, I will go. It starts at 20. I still have time. No, they have probably drank the better alcohol. Poland, you're finally here! Hungary, why are you only standing? What's on your face? I'm a clown. Where's your costume? Should I be a Pokemon? Don't you really have anything else? I could give you a dress. Come on, it will be fun. You know, I want to hit you. It's cold. Huh? What is he doing here? It has been so many years since that discussion that I can finally see them happy. In his clear way. Still, I cannot forget the fact of having distance from Mexico. I just wanted his well-being for himself and that he did not make the same mistakes that I did. Mexico understands you cannot form that kind of loving ties with Russia. And with the war against him, I know that he made big mistake and that I should stay away from him, but I still love him, and you will not make me change my mind in how I form a family with Spain. I don't want to see you again, ever again. Is something nice happened? Sure, it's nothing at anything hard. Well, I think some ball already woke up. Oh, are you talking about that ball that grown in your tummy? Yes, that same ball.
Mommy, stop calling me Ball. I'm 5 years old, so I'm not anymore.
Are you ready to visit Uncle Germany? Although, true, Daddy, where are we going on vacation? It is a surprise ball, but you will meet them very soon, especially your grandfather. Guys, there's something in my closet. Peru, you are not something big for this? I'm talking seriously, Chile. Oh, are you afraid of the monster? Well, in that case, it's time to get rid of that ghost. Where do you get that fire extinguisher?
Woo!
It's there, guys. Noises can't stop being heard inside. It will be better let me stay out here. I don't want to see what's inside. Well, guys, it's time. From where did you get that? Stop! Hey, what a very good acting Peru does. What do you think? Sure, but I think that way unlocked some blood. Hear ye. Now on this February 2, 2023, Punxsutawney Phil, Seer of Seers, has awakened from his wintry nap at dawn on Gobbler's Knob. I see the morning has brought the finest people. I see their bravery and spirit. The time has come. I can feel it. The excitement, I can hear it. I see the folks with gray in their hair, and I see the kids all young and scrawny. Their eyes and cheeks aglow from the cold, clean air of sweet Punxsutawney. I see that everyone knows their part, and I am merely the sage. But above all else, I see a shadow on my stage. And so, no matter how you measure, it's 6 more weeks of winter weather. Here's your ice cream. Thank you. Here, I brought you the lemon ice cream that you asked for. Thank you, Venezuela. We should go out like this more often, don't you think? Of course, like friends, nothing more. I like the idea. Syria? Is it a good time to say it? Huh? Take your time. I was going to ask you, would you like to be my... What were you about to say? I'll tell you better later. Oh, today I will not work with Syria. What a pity. Day off? It's weird not working. Did they message us both? Let me see what it's all about. Good morning. How are my dear countries? I want to invite you all to a gala party organized by me. This party is intended to meet and have a good time. It will be in the Great Hall at 9 p.m. It will be an honor to have your presence. Good luck to you. See you soon. A gala party? Are you going to Syria? Well, it can be fun, right? Then we'll both go. I'll take you home to rest and see you later. Do I have to change my clothes? Well, you should. Of course. But it's all I have. No, you're going to have a new one right now. Come with me. Where are you going? To the street. Shouldn't you do your hair by yourself? Yeah, but it's nice that my older brother combs my hair. Spoiled. If you like the girl so much, why don't you settle down with her? Oh no, it is not easy. Do what you want then. He's right. I should tell him how I feel. Can't keep this feeling a secret. But how will I tell him? Wow, what a great place! Has Syria arrived yet? As far as I know, everyone is here. Panama, don't separate from Ecuador. Yes, sir. Will you tell Syria today? I almost did it, but don't worry, it doesn't happen today. Well, cheer up then. Thank you. See you in a bit, alright. What's wrong? What was that? What the frog? Belarus, you are all in blood. Are you wounded? No. You better look at Ukraine. It's her, wounded. She died? I hope not. What happened to her? Oh, I always scared when Dad gets mad. She's frog. UBA, your younger sister is waiting for you. Oh, she's so cute. But, Mom, what's the matter, sweetie? Why you and Ukraine yellow and blue, but me, why am I red and black? Am I adopted? Of course not. Don't you dare even think like that. It's just so happened that when you were a baby, blood got on you and you changed your color. But we still love you the way you are. The war that killed your father. Which one? Who did it? Poland attacked us. Paul. Frog Paul, how dare he? I must take revenge on him for that. He will feel pain. UPA, can you promise me that you will protect Ukraine when I'm gone? I promise. I hope I can rely on you because they want to capture us again. I will do everything possible so that you, my children, remain independent. Who else is attacking us? Soviet Union. Mr. R.E., the Christmas holiday with another countries is coming soon. Will you come? No, I was recently informed that they do not want to see me there. Okay, anyway, I celebrate Orthodox Christmas in January. What is it? How difficult it is to pronounce. How to translate it? On yours, it's like your Christmas tales. Wow, I love tales. Tell me please. I'm not sure already. Do you really want it? Yes, of course. Oh, okay. How can I say no to you? Listen. Once on Christmas Eve, the girls went to the cowshed and began to ask a pig carcass hanging there about their future. Instead of answering, the carcass gave them riddles. The girls could not answer any. The carcass got angry and the girls ran into the house in fear. The experienced mistress quickly put pots on their heads. The carcass burst into the house, tore those pots off their heads, and left, thinking that it had taken their heads away. Honestly, I don't understand why many individuals find these stories scary. They're creepy, but not that much, right? Japan, when the rest of the world hates her, the economy is destroyed and 2 cities have been subjected to a nuclear attack. India in 1949 gives an elephant. I was thinking of giving Russia her shirt at lunch and thought she will be in the dining room like everyone else. However, she wasn't there. Belle said that she was still in her office, probably having lunch there because of business. So I'm going to the eastern part of our office. I hope I don't get lost. The UN building is huge. I mostly sit in my office and the European part of the building and have not been in the eastern for a long time. You better run from this freak. What is he talking about? Did he do something again? How did you end up here? Did Amy know you'd be here? I look terrible. What was that? So, did I look like I'm your son now, Dad? Don't you dare call me that loud. Don't you dare call me that loud. I'm your uncle. Did I look good, Mama? Oh dear, you look beautiful. Like your mother. You're such a bright child. Okay, I don't agree to help at first, but North, you stabbed his eye so many times. Now, how about I do it instead? Auntie Welsh, can I have a cool dragon like you too? I want it in the flag. Pretty please. I'm sorry, UK. Your aunt cannot draw at all. Pity. If only dragon so cool too. I feel a bit disappointed. The drawing's so bad, but the thought is the most matter. Let's cook with Qatar and Bahrain. Today, we sister will make beef shawarma. Easy step to make at home. First, cut the meat. Don't forget to cut the vegetables too. The secret to tenderize the meat is yogurt. For spices, I use allspice. Parsley, cumin, garlic powder, black pepper, and cinnamon. Then, as the secret ingredient, add this. Then, stir-fry everything with olive oil. Be quick before the pan melts too. What is this abomination? This not look edible? Hey, that's rude. Surely you can try it first before judging it by the look. Yeah, because anyone who try it can just taste once.
Before you all eat.
Huh? Who's this weirdo? Oh, that's Saiton. I wonder what are they talking about? Hey, Singa, ever tried placing your head inside your pet's open mouth? I don't know. Why don't you try it? Sorry, Singa, I overslept. It's okay. Go feed Merlion. Why is Merlion munching on Phil? It all started in the 1800s. Nice to meet you. My name is Argentina. What's yours? Argentina, stop talking to him. Anyways, what's your name? It's Brazil. Unfortunately, our new bond wasn't approved. The conflict ended with the Treaty of Montevideo, where Uruguay will become a separate country. But that wasn't all. I saw him again during another conflict, but this time it was about the Platin region. He had grown a lot over the last years. But once again, our mentors didn't like it when we interacted. The Battle of Caceres did not go well for us. After Urquiza defeated Rosas, the ruler of the AC, Rosas fled to Great Britain. With that, the Platin War ended. With Rosas gone, Urquiza soon became the provisional director of AC, and in 1864, our president stood up straight. However, things were not going well for my mentor, and it seemed that he was aware of it too. And our assumptions were right, following the Battle of Fabon, in which Urquiza was defeated by Mitre. The Confederation came to an end. Mitre became the president in 1864, and as expected, I was on my own. But it wasn't how I imagined it. Soon, another conflict occurred, and it was the Paraguay War. Originally, it was between Brazil and Paraguay, but later a treaty will be signed. It was signed in 1865 and united me with the Brazilian Empire and Uruguay against Paraguay. Despite the few conflicts I had with the Brazilian Empire, it seemed to work out. A great thing happened. I got the time to know him more without any interruption, that is. Together, we developed a strong bond. It all started a long, long time ago, before man was even man. They inhabited mythical beings, large land masses that did not have a purpose like everyone else. Beings that spent most of their lives hibernating, but when they moved, they made the earth terrible. So it was until the arrival of men that these great land masses were finally given an identity. When man and mountain finally met eye to eye, it was the day that ushered in the first era of what we now know as Yarum Hominum, giving a new meaning to our existence. For ages, our ancestors have been evolving, not only to adapt to the new regime of man, but they have also done it to survive and win against our own species. During ages, we have fought to prove who is the perfect Yorum, the one who deserves the title of Emperor, the highest hierarchy among men. Man owes us obedience and loyalty, par excellence. In exchange for that, we grant you our fertility in plants and animals, lands that you can call home. Do you understand Spain? So, should I get stronger? Not only that, you must learn and never forget where you came from. On your journey, you will come face to face with the urge from the Middle East, but don't be afraid, don't go alone, and trust Priest will take care of you. I know you're anxious. This is your first trip out of chaotic Europe. I ask you to be brave and deserving when necessary. I have already taught you what necessary and I know that you learn quickly. Feel proud that in our bodies we have the essence of strong warriors. You are my son, Spain. But more important still, you are a son of Castle, my brother. Father, can you say goodbye to my father, Castilla? I don't want to bother you. He must be very tired from the battles he's had, and that's why he couldn't come, right? Aren't you going to come and say goodbye to your son? He needs you to be there. You don't bother me. I'll let you know. Now, you save energy for the trip and obey the friar. We'll see each other in a couple of months. No, I remember that. My first husband, Abia, I met him when I set foot in the New World, the Great America. Blessed lands that made me beg until my throat was dry. The kind that my eyes had ever gotten so red before I lost my vision. I remember how my pants got wet while I sobbed and felt the embers of the great franc that fell on me penetrate my smooth angel rail. Moving in vain, trying to free my arms from the reindeer that hugged me. I closed my eyes, waiting for the words, and when I opened them, I found it there. Thank you for coming to my rescue. Don't thank until we've won. After this, Tlaxcala abandoned me. I deserve it. Back then, my heart waited for his betrayal for me to be so weak. If I return empty-handed or on my deathbed, my Padre Castilla will never forgive me. I am not a worthy successor nor of my parents, and much less of the mighty Roman Empire. Who knew that my first battle will be my last? When I was young, I was surrounded by sad eyes because of my pessimism. But despite everything, despite the great losses from being on the brink of defeat, Tlaxcala continued by my side. Together, we gave end. Who knew how soon we would have to face each other? It was my cure to lower my guard and raise my ego, for believing that a child could not defeat me, and as if it were a divine mockery, an old Greek moral. One of my first loves was my Portugal. He was always a very charming man, and I knew that he was the right man for me. I always knew it and never doubted it. Even to this day, he remains in the depths of my thoughts, by my heart. How come you still don't die?
Should I kill you for smelling my daughter's blood? And speaking of she, Iberian, Iberica, are you still there? I can smell you, but I still can't see you.
Iberian? There you are. Iberian, my offspring. His voice. There is no time. Quick, let's take Spain to a nearby hospital. Spain? You mean this? It will be okay, but it's bleeding out. He won't die for that. We're not human, remember? He doesn't understand. We have enemies we don't know. They have no control over themselves and look like animals. It's like they're possessed or drugged. Not much different from the English. What I mean is that you have to be careful. Those things left New Zealand in a coma. And they almost do the same with Australia. Both are under observation because their bodies seem to crack and lose color. I don't want the same thing to happen to Spain. You remind me of your father. Very well, I will carry them on my back, like your grandfather did, remember? A bit? What's going on? You must hurt Spain first. It's an easy target. It is so weak that with 2 stamp wounds, it will expel the Spanish Empire. Take the other 2 and escape. Be careful with him. He regenerates very quickly for being an empire. You are no match for an empire. It will mash you. So I fulfill your mission. He ran away like a coward. Do you want me to get him? Dad, very good, very good. What a character. Where am I? Please, leave me alone. I don't know him. We share soul, since you can't recognize me. Right now, we are inside my subconsciousness, my grave. Get used to this place. By the way, have you met my father yet? He's not very communicative. Her vocal cords broke years ago. Cannot move or hear. But he knows you're here. So listen, I'll take your place with my companions. After meditating on it, I realized that you are not worth it. What? You will be in a deep sleep, being imprisoned in your own body. What do you think is happening? Europeans are acting very strange, as if they wanted to hide Mexico? Wow, spitting blood! What? Hey, don't play with that. You're kidding, right? No, I swear I just spit up blood. I have not eaten anything that stains like this. Do you want me to go there? No, I think I'll be fine. I'll call the doctor later. And by the way, I'll do a clean just in case. Quick, Mexico, help me. It's an emergency. I'll call you later, Peru. But what happened? Lie him down on the couch. I'll call 911. Hold on a little longer, CDMX. I'll try to stop the bleeding. But what happened? I'll explain it to you later. This is speaking. Special CH emergency. How can I help you? I am United States Mexicans. Can you come quickly to my house? We'll be there in a minute. Let him lie down and not move. Very well, thank you. And now, what do? I look at the wall until they arrive? Young Mexico, what's up? Can you help me stop the bleeding? I must do something. I want gossip. I noticed. Apparently, Togi forgot his vaccinations and bite me. I thought that you and Yaki hated each other. Oh, I don't know. Why is it? Because you believe that? Oh, I don't know. Why is it? Well, you see, love arose. How is that thing bite you and what happened to Doggy? The Yaki and her pet were walking and out of nowhere he attacked her. Good thing I was there. I see. How curious that you were right at the moment of the attack. It seems that they already came for you. Mr. Mexico, we receive your call. Where is your capital? In the living room, past the kitchen. We will let you know by email about its status. With your permission, we will take it with us. It is not necessary. I will accompany you. They ordered us only to take us to the capital. You will not be able to accompany us. They are orders from the other superiors. Okay. So I don't entertain you anymore. Take care of him. He is delicate. How weird. Aren't you dizzy one bit? Being drenched in blood and sweat is my specialty. Can I see my phone? I get bored easily. Are you okay? That's CDMX. They already took it. I understand. Yucky dear, something happened that you want to tell me? Doggy, Dodgerland attacked us. Did it hurt you? No, I'm fine. You want us to find Doggy? But you shouldn't go far. I'm sure he didn't mean to hurt you. USA, we have a meeting today. Let me sleep a few more minutes. Yesterday, I stayed up late looking at some documents for a trade agreement with China, I think. I don't remember. We can change the time. You know, the UN gets special with punctuality and these things. I'll tell him to change the time or cancel it. You cannot cancel the meeting of 15 different countries. Come on, upstairs. I'll go make coffee. It's your turn for breakfast. I want eggs and bacon. While you prepare it, I'll go down to the laundry for clothes for the meeting, okay? Yes, honey. When the meeting is over, shall we go back to sleep? Of course, we don't crash the car due to being so tired. I'll take your jacket. It's starting to get cold outside. Don't worry, use it without problems. You are not used to the cold of my country yet. I feel like I'll never get used to it. I keep insisting on moving to your country. You know, I have no problem. Besides, it will be more comfortable for you. We already talked about that. I have no problem living with you here for a few months. Besides, you know, I have to be present for some things with the UN. There's something here. What? Please, come. God, USA. It shouldn't be anything. I have to go get the clothes or we'll be late for the reunion. What is that? Looks like a baby. When did you have a child? I didn't give birth to him, little lass. I don't think I can give birth to something. I think I'm still asleep. Be careful with that thing. It looks like a baby, honey. I don't think it will explode enough to be careful with it. But we don't know what it does or where it came from. Well, he's still asleep. He seems harmless. What? It's my cell phone. It's Chile, apparently. I will ask for help on what to do with that thing. Sure, honey, I'll take care of this little thing. Well, I won't be long. Be careful with him. We don't know where he came from and Peru, I'll take care of it. Go without problem. Chile, what's up? Chile, shut up that thing for 2 seconds. I'm trying. Try to cool her. Peru, thanks to you answer. We have a big problem here. Yes, I noticed. I swear we didn't do anything. A baby appeared in the middle of our bed. We're not kidding, dude. Mexico, when she woke up, I poke her a little and get all the air out of her. He won't stop crying. He already bite me and seems worse than a rabid dog. So, I guess it was a good idea to get you out of your house. I would say, yes, it is a very good night. Dancing with my sister and my best friend is something I didn't think would happen for a long time. It makes me feel happy that you have fun. It makes me happy too. I'm exhausted. A time to rest? The night is young and it will be shame if I fell asleep so early. Do you want a drink? Of course, it would help me a lot. So, I'll go for something. A juice will be nice. Well, wait for me here and I'll get one. I'll be back. Argentina is taking a long time. It will be better to go find him. Sorry, I didn't realize that you... Are you okay? I apologize so much. I didn't see where I was walking. No, I mean, I'm fine. Didn't I stain you with my drink? No. Well, that's good. I apologize again. I love my sunglasses, but I really can't see anything with them in here. Hey, sorry if my frogging brother bothers you. You're Peru, right? Yes. Hey, I didn't do anything wrong. I just bumped into him by chance. I'm fine. I couldn't see where I was going either. I didn't know there were more countries in this place. We prefer going up to staying downstairs. I preferred to retire now, but Canada insisted on staying a while longer. Downstairs full of frogs. That way? Nothing important, really. Only bad people in places, cute and interesting. Well, what are you doing alone in this place? I'm not alone. I'm with some friends. But, you know, each one to their own. Anyway, I wait for Argentina. It was for some drinks, and since it didn't come back, I thought about going to look for him. Oh, I understand. Be careful anyway. I know you're a country like us, but remember that humans don't know that. Yes, I am aware that humans still see us as humans, so don't worry about it. I can defend myself. On the other hand, and without offending, what are you doing in a Latin American disco? Well, one of the UN meetings will be in this country. That's why we're here for now. The meeting on Saturday? That same one. Since we were bored in the hotel, Canada got the idea to go out for a while and have fun. Oh, I understand. Do you and your friends have something planned? Maybe you want to come to a restaurant with us. USA and I were planning to go out to eat after this, and it will be great to get to know them more. I don't think we can. See, it's my anniversary, and me and my friends already had some things planned. Oh, I see. Happy birthday anyway. Anyway, we insist that you join us. Take it as a birthday present from us. I should ask them anyway, so I don't take them by surprise. I would like anyway to learn a little more about your cultures. It will take them all night. Well, if they accept our dinner, we'll have all night to be able to what? Argentina? Peru, what do you do with them? I run into them here. We're just chatting a bit. Nothing bad happens. Is something wrong happening? Nothing happens, USA. Oh, you're Argentina, right? It's a pleasure to meet you. In other words, outside of all our negotiations, it's a pleasure to meet you as a person and not as a representative. Taste is not enjoyed with people like you. Let's go, Peru. We shouldn't be here. But who the frog do you think you to treat my brother like that? Stop there! What do you think you're doing? I don't know. Ask him. To me, we were very calm and out of nowhere you come and pretend to treat me badly to my brother. Treat them badly? I only tell the truth. I don't know what they do in this place. They just come to cause trouble. The only one who comes to bring trouble is you. I only came to tell Peru that it was better to leave this place. Chile and Mexico are not feeling well. They drank too much and Bolivia is already bored of being alone. Chile and Mexico? What? We should have left as soon as I saw that frog. Sorry? That we should have left as soon as I found out that USA was in this place. Why? We were talking about the calmness. Canada is a loving person and the USA did nothing wrong. But what if they did? What? But what if that frog hurt you in some way? If he did the same thing to you that he did to the human below, that was a misunderstanding. That human was bothering Canada and the USA just defended him. And who told you that? He obviously, without knowing him, would you just believe him? As responsible for having brought you to this place, and more, for being your friend, I'm not going to allow something bad to happen to you or even risk the idea of something happening. Argentina, I was fine. Nothing happened. Should I repeat it? It is not necessary. So, let's go. It's late and Bolivia is taking care of Mexico and Chile alone in the car. You know how these two get when they drink too much? Yes, I need to go to the bathroom before I go out. I will accompany you. For the love of Santa Rosa de Lima, I'm just going to the bathroom. Go to the car. I won't be long. Okay, be careful and hurry up. Don't worry, I can defend myself in case something happens. I'll be in the car with the others. Okay, just keep calm. Get ready and be careful with that thing. Do you think if we meet at the hotel reception at 10? Sure, we'll be there as soon as possible. Stop saying anything. They're just babies. Shut up. You two, get ready. Don't you have that thing upside down? In my life, I have used one like this to know how it goes. It's nice to at least have something to carry that little thing around. I guess the more secure, the better. This way, we avoid some kind of problem. Oh, come on. You haven't charged it since we found it. Don't you want to wear it for a while? No! Come on, little dove. It hasn't exploded yet, and I doubt it will. It's adorable, and it feels nice to be be able to wear it. Let it stay that way then. Let's not risk it really exploding. It's not something we want. Peru! Thanks to Guadalupe, we found them. You can't believe how difficult it is. Wait, why do you have 112? That little thing appeared in our midst. He's been laughing since we took him out of the house. That thing appeared on our bed for the same reason. And she hasn't stopped attacking Chile. With me, she's very calm, but she seems determined to get the frog out of her. It already bit me about 20 times and we still don't know what or who it is. Oh no, are you okay, little star? Do you think it's okay? That thing is mistreating him. It's just a baby. Argentina, hurry up and help me with this too. Stay still, they look like kindergarten. You shut up, you're not even taking care of them. It's okay, I won't do any more jokes for today. And where's Peru? In the bathroom, it won't take long. Hey driver, can you take me and my little star to another place? We're freezing in the back. Besides, the gentleman is already sleeping on me. He has danced a lot and I had too many drinks. Are you sure it's the only one? And where were you? We were waiting for you to leave. Mexico, shall we go now? Can we go now? I'm starving too and it's barely 11 at night. Haven't you eaten yet? Yes, but I'm hungry again. Mexico promised us food, but he's so drunk that we better ask for something at his house to eat. Well, please put on your seatbelt. We're leaving now. Order. Okay, thanks for the words, Mexico. If what you say is true, we will take all the necessary measures so that no one suffers mistreatment from Russia again. Russia, now you can talk. You can accept the blame or defend yourself. Go ahead. This is all a frogging lie. Okay, you and everyone here. I'm here to defend myself against Mexico's main false accusations. Yes, I am not going to deny all the discussions and problems that I have with other countries present here, but that will be discussed at another time without a third party interrupting. Returning to the case, I would also like to actively ask the countries present here to confirm some things, but I don't want to get ahead of myself yet. To begin with, everything that Mexico said in his story is relatively good until the part where I got to his house and we decided to drink. I already had my limit, and if I'm not mistaken, it was Mexico that insisted that I continue drinking there when I clearly said no. After finishing my third bottle of vodka, I never tried to attack Mexico or overtake it. What's more, I fell asleep instantly from all the exhaustion of the trip. It wasn't until the next day that I woke up where he declared his feelings for me. And well, since we have to be 100% honest, well, I'll say it was the worst statement I had in all my years of life. Wow! Oh, Frog, he's really mad. Sorry about that, but hey, getting back on topic, he proposed to me. I'm sorry, I've ruined some expectations, but I don't like Mexico at all. I was as kind as possible to calm the tension of the moment a bit. I tried to make everything as less awkward as possible, but he kept making excuses for his rejection without accepting reality. Should I remind you, Mr. Mexico, that he also took my cell phone without permission and then broke it? Sorry, but that was never mentioned. You never tried to retrieve the chip? Well, I have no idea where it was or what Mexico may have done to my cell phone, but even what was there would have been useless in this case. I understand. Go on. It was there, where we started to argue but not fight. I was about to leave his house when he attacked me. No, it wasn't because he was trying to defend himself or something similar. Mexico did it just because of his anger at the moment at not having been reciprocated. I think I forgot to mention that he was even willing to stab me with a knife, but luckily he seems to have gone blank for a moment, and I punched him to get him off me, and I managed to escape. And well, nothing. The rest is history. I couldn't contact myself for 2 frogging weeks until the hotel put me in contact with my government. I returned to my territory and immediately went to the WHO to recover. I confirm that. I know it's hard for you to believe, but you can't justify hurting me and blaming me for something he started. And if Mexico is going to sustain and support its version of events by involving the public in this, well, I have some questions to ask the countries about of his outburst of anger. UN, if you allow me. Permission granted. Everyone, remember to answer truthfully and in total honesty. First, I would like to call Guatemala. Russia, I have nothing to contribute in this case. I was not present at any time. I am not on anyone's side. Please, believe me, I will not want that for not supporting. Calm. I'm not asking you to be somewhere to answer my question. But I need you to answer me, since you are someone who was by his side for years. Okay, what do you need to know? Has Mexico ever been indifferent or acted in anger towards you? Well, it's something that was forgotten over time, and I really don't like to touch on conflicts from the past. But if I have to remember one, maybe it's the 1958 incident, in which he, for not listening to my claims, he almost declared war on me. Objection! In the end, she and I managed to solve that problem peacefully. Frog, there's no reason to put that conflict here. Well, you started. Mr. Mexico, you already had enough time to give your version of the facts and get support from other countries. Don't interrupt Russia again if you don't want the blame to go your way. This doesn't make any sense. I thought that topic had been ignored long enough to let it slide. How come? She knew it. That's why she was in that place. That's why she didn't want to show me what she had with her. If I had stopped her back then, Frog, she gave her everything she needed to frog me. That frog thing. What's wrong? I don't know. I felt something weird. Don't scare me, Phil. Thank you, Guatemala. That's enough. Now, I asked Nicaragua. You also had to see some of the most horrible moments from Mexico, didn't you? That's right. Not anymore. I can't just shut up. Sometimes he can't even be reasoned with, and many of my arguments with him drag on and come to nothing. To all the countries that do not live close to him and believe that he's a saint, well, let them go to the language, please. That's enough, Miss Nicaragua. Mr. Russia, I'm sorry to butt in, but I have to confirm what my sister are trying to say. And I know there were times he helped, but also it doesn't take away the times he screwed us over. And I ask everyone here, isn't that questionable behavior? I'm not asking you to trust me, but I'm asking you to stop this trial once and for all. I just want to resolve this behind closed doors with Mexico and the UN without everything being a bloody show for the rest of the countries that have nothing to do with this. This is very uncomfortable not only for me, but I imagine also for some of you who will have to see us in these circumstances. I ask for time. I need to take a breath. This is too much. Hey, yeah, this is going to be a long day. Wait a minute. You are overheating, UN. You should take a break or at least shut down for a moment. Well, I wouldn't want another accident like that time. Well, listen up, everyone. We will take a break for at least an hour. 1 hour, thanks to, then we will return to the main case and take the evidence that Mexico or Russia provide for their versions. Very good. Rest procedure. UNICEF, help me by pressing the little button on the back of the neck. Very well. Now come, I will remove the bandage. Okie dokie. Alright, this is it. Let's go. As soon? It doesn't count if the UN stop him for his break. I already said we're leaving. It was just getting interesting. We have a love triangle involved and we already talked about this. I say Indonesia, once the first round is over, we have to go off to complete the trades that were left for later, and I speak for everyone. Technically, the UN gave us all a break. Could we even have a sandwich? Okay. Just don't cause any more mess or make too much noise. Just in case, I'll keep an eye on you all the time, and remember that once the break is over, we'll leave now. Really, thank you very much. It's true. As Haley told me, they had to leave when this first round was over. I wish I had more time to thank you for the information. She did too much risking getting caught in a zone restricted. Frog, I have a bad feeling. Hey, that flower is new. And it suits you. What happened, Ukraine? You left the room very quickly when the UN gave the break. Do you want to talk about something, or do you prefer that I leave you alone? No, I mean, yes, I do want to talk, but I don't know how to start. Don't worry, don't rush so much. Take your time. I'm in a dilemma, Canada. They are Mexico and Russia, frigate. I thought I knew from the beginning who I was going to support, but after hearing them talk, I don't know what to believe. Mexico is someone I trust too much. I don't think they could be lying, and Russia, even though I know that he was a bully, a jerk, and a frog to me on many occasions, he couldn't do that to someone. I know I sound like a frogging hypocrite, but I don't know if I can bear to see the two of them in this situation. But in itself, what made you support Mexico from the beginning? I didn't want to leave him alone in this. I really know what it feels like to be without support. I'm sorry, Canada. I don't want this to make you change your mind when it comes to supporting Mexico or something like that. Hey, let's calm down. Don't keep putting yourself down like this. I know you're trying to do your best in this situation. So painful, but at least you should have listened to both sides too before assuming anything. Yes, now I realize that. By the way, I never asked, but why did you decide to support Mexico? Right, I didn't mention it to you. Well, I'll tell you this super crazy but well-argued theory that my bro made. The USA told me that perhaps Mexico was the cause of all this mess, due to his history and many incidents he had with the USSR. It is possible that he is still in mourning and obsessed looking for a way to replace him. And when Mexico is rejected, there will be lost his temper and decided to attack him. And it is that it seems somewhat incoherent to me the fact that Mexico was always flirting to Russia and speaking wonders about it, so that later this would happen, or those empty looks that it gave it. It's the same thing Cass said to me. Frog, she was trying to tell me and I just ignored her and called her Frog. Are you alright? Don't worry, you don't need to keep listening. No, go on. Well, this is where I came in to support Mexico, if it could be said that way. I really wanted to investigate more about this, and if I could get some clues. Yes, I know it's Frog, but my intention is not to harm him. I just want to help him come to his senses and once and for all get some good help. And I'm very sorry, Ukraine. What she least wanted was to lie in this way to a noble person like you, who will always be there when her friends need her. I'm really sorry. It's okay that you don't want to hang out with me anymore. I was a fragging liar and I don't even deserve your friendship, your closeness, or your respect. I'd better leave you alone. No, please. You have really been a great help to Mexico as well as to me in these last few days. Thank you for being here with me. Oh, okay, now that everyone's done, we have to get out of here. I'm afraid, since they had that brief fight, well, I won't let them out of my sight this time. So, we'll be back with the monthly list. Vietnam! Oh, here! Laos! Here! Guys, I forgot something super important. Could you help me distract him? Singapore, I'm here. Thailand. Hey, party in the ASEAN department. Free rice and pineapple pizza for all of you. Indonesia, I never said it. Indonesian, don't you dare. Too late, catch me first. This is the last straw. You can't be calm with you. I can't hear you. I am off stick. I have ears of fish. Come back here, Indonesia. Well, that will give me some time. I guess I'll have to go quickly to the airport afterwards, so they don't suspect that I was absent. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I had to give Russia the new cell phone that Cass bought for her, so that they can finally communicate. I'll take the shortcut to end this quickly. Everything will be fine. Russia already has all the reports and soon it will have a way to communicate with its sisters. It's just a matter of how it managed to convince the UN so that the truth comes out and Mexico will be able to come up with something milder. So everything went according to plan. What's happening? The communicator!
Why forever? There must be someone take him away from my side.
Did you really think that he wasn't going to notice with what eyes you were looking at him? I know perfectly well that emotion you feel. What you would give, what you would face, how much you would sacrifice for him. Did you really think that I would fall for the story that you only came for your friends? Don't make me laugh. That envelope had the evidence that would tarnish my name. That's why you went so inconspicuously, right? I thought we were friends. But really, you decided to ruin our friendship for having a minimum of attention from a power that is not even first world. If you know what I mean. You screwed up our friendship when you knew how I felt about him and still decided to take it from me. Someone help! We're not done yet. Mexico, please, it's all a misunderstanding. Oh, then I shouldn't give all the credit to you. I knew that USA would get into this one way or another. That son of a frog always saves the despicable moments of each country for his benefit. Because you would also feel bad to me if something in it happened to you in Filipina. He asked me if those two will ever feel the same pain that I feel every frogging second of my existence. Well, will you help me find out? Don't do it, the cameras. That will not be a problem. We are after all in a corridor that has been half forgotten by the most enlightened. But the others? Well, I don't think they'll use this halfway unless they're in a real hurry. But I think I'm just digressing. Let's end this at once. Perhaps you would have wanted a quicker death? I'm sorry, but I couldn't bring anything suspicious. I thought this would be more difficult since you were with your friends a while ago. It's a shame for you that you'd move away. Now, I wonder how long will your body manage to resist? Well, you still won't know the answer. I guess this is the end, Phil. Don't worry, I will personally deliver the cell phone to Russia. Now, get out of our way! If this went well, in a few minutes it should start to crack and disappear. I don't feel well, or the feeling doesn't go away, it only increases. I think I'm going to throw up. After all, you still care about her, don't you? What the frog did you do? She got into this all by herself, Rusky. You think I didn't notice when she went to hand you that briefcase? She never had to be a naughty piece of frog in the first place. But hey, you get what you deserve, don't you? Apart from that, in theory, you were the one who caused all this. You know? The jury, the trial, the rumors, the rejection of your family, and now his death. This could have avoided with a simple, I accept. It's all your fault. What part of a frogging rejection don't you understand? Do you still think you would have a frogging chance after what your lies cost? You caused this, not me, not anyone else. Just you. Don't try to be the frogging victim here. I know that anger doesn't let you think things through. And maybe I exaggerated things that day. But I never lied that I really love you. It wasn't the best start. Maybe I don't know many things about you. But I don't want it to end like this. I could get to know you better. I love you and I need you. Please, just give me the chance. Wasn't I very clear that time? Well, I'll repeat it again. You can't have me. Was this your wonderful plan to make me love you? Harm me in third countries? What did you try to win with this trial? Let me be the one to apologize for your frogging pleasure? I just wanted this frog to end after I left your house. I was going to tolerate all the rumors because I didn't want another frogging problem. But Frog, you really mess it all up. But there's a reason. Stop! Don't try to get out of this with your frogging past. That will never serve to justify your frog. But nothing. And before I pay you back for all the damage you did to me, I have one last question for you. Who the frog do you think you see when you look into my eyes? What is love for you? Is it to give me reasons to hate you? Is it fooling yourself every time you can? Or is it hurting other people with your lies? I don't know why you wanted to do all this, and I don't know if I want to understand. You disappointed me, Mexico. No, come back. Hit me if it makes you happy. But don't say that I disappointed you, please. Forget it. No matter how many hits I gave you, that won't erase what you did. You are finished. No, I still can. But those words, there's still time. Are you frogging me, aren't you? How come you don't remember where you left the UN? I'm sorry, I didn't think things would escalate. Hey, Poland, bring something to clean up the coffee that Germany spilled for the 7th time. We're paying you for something, blah blah blah. Pressure. I'm coming! Hey, thank you at least, right? Frog, and when we were coming out of the COVID, now a war starts. UN, where are you?